Top 10 most expensive houses in Canada. Although the Canadian real estate market is cooling, the prices of luxury properties across the country remain as breathtaking as the homes themselves. The most expensive houses in Canada can be found in British Columbia, Ontario, and Vancouver. The Oakville area is home to Canada's most luxurious mansion. When it comes to factors such as quality of life, work-life balance, and so on, the country stands out among others in the world. The country has received high marks in these areas. So in this video, we will discuss the top 10 most expensive houses in Canada. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Number 10. An entire Quebec village. Price $18.8 million. If a luxury mansion isn't enough, an entire farm, or rather a village, is on the market in Quebec. The beach, an adorable house, a church that was converted into a house, 2 old schoolhouses, and several other accessory buildings are all part of the $18.8 million property. The majority of the buildings in the village are for display and are modeled after a 19th century pioneer settlement. That means it will be uninhabitable without major renovations, despite the fact that its church, general store, mill, and saloon promise some interesting real estate. There's only one livable home in the village. Number 9. Lakeshore Road, Oakville. Price $17 million. This lovely home has been listed for sale at a price of $17 million. Although the house is without a name yet, it could be best described as the masterpiece of neoclassic and accessibility. The reason for this is that the house is simply a work of art, and it was built in 2009 by Ferris Raffaelli. There are 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms on the property. There are also 2 powder rooms, an indoor pool, 3 kitchens, a wine cellar, a spa, a gym, and other amenities. Number 8. Fawn Bluff Cove. Price $28.8 million. Nothing could stop you from having this beautiful house with a beam dream carefully placed on the 340-acre estate for $28.8 million. According to the realtor, Fawn Bluff Cove is currently being marketed as the quintessential Canadian retreat. Of course, there is a private lake stocked with rainbow trout, as well as a guest house, founder's lodge, lake cottage, staff quarters for the favorite employees, and so on. Number 7. Real Life Downtown Abbey, Montreal. Price $29.5 million. This is one of the most expensive houses in Montreal. The cost is $29.5 million. The house has 10 bedrooms and 8 well-appointed bathrooms. The house is situated on nearly 2 acres of land. The future owner of this mega mansion would proudly call it a real-life Downton Abbey, which is ironic. Nonetheless, the house was said to have been built by J.W. McConnell, a well-known architect who has done business with the Rockefellers since 1924. Number 6. Penthouse 2, West Cordova Street, Vancouver. Price $38.4 million. This penthouse on West Cordova Street in Vancouver is one of the most expensive penthouses in Canada. This luxurious home was initially listed for a sale price of $58 million. However, due to the Canadian real estate mess, it has dropped to $38.4 million. This massive home has 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, soaring 20-foot ceilings, 7 private garages, and many other features. Number 5. The Burtle Path, Toronto. Price $19.8 million. Another fascinating and one of the most expensive houses in Canada can be found on Burtle Path in Toronto. When estimated, the house cost $19,800,000. It is one of the most captivating houses in Canada, with its contemporary glass architecture capturing anyone's attention right away. The rear gem is Asian-inspired and features fascinating engineering feats. It has a 32-feet-long glass wall and sliding doors that connect the outdoors and the insides, creating a perfect and tranquil balance. Number 4. Chartwell Place, West Vancouver. Price $39.9 million. This West Vancouver beauty was built in 1985, but it underwent an extensive and fascinating renovation in 2017. There are billiards rooms, an indoor pool, a sauna, an office, a media room, and a wine cellar in the main house. It is worth $39.9 million. Number 3. Point Grey Road, Vancouver, Kitsilano. Price $39.98 million. This house was built in 1962, and it is quite private with 4 nearby parks. It has 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and a pool that overlooks English Bay. The house is still on the market online with a listing price of $39.98 million. The centerpiece of this area is an impressive 40-foot granite fireplace that stretches to meet a power-operated skylight, while 3 rotating capro doors connect this space to an incredible outdoor deck, the ideal spot to sip your morning coffee and start your day. With over 3,000 square feet of outdoor decks and terraces, this estate makes indoor and outdoor living a breeze, as all spaces flow and connect seamlessly to the outdoors. Number 2. Belmont Estate, Vancouver. Price $58 million. Belmont Estate is another expensive house with a high price tag in Canada. The house is estimated to be worth $58 million. The house is for sale, and prospective buyers are welcome to pay a visit to inspect the property for themselves. The 5-bedroom apartment has breathtaking views of the magnificent Pacific Ocean and the mighty Vancouver skyline. In addition, the 1.28-acre property includes a stone waterfall, a dozen full bathrooms, soaring ceilings, and other amenities. Furthermore, Belmont Estate has a breathtaking grand hall, which realtors claim has been played in by several world-class artists and musicians. Number 1. Chelster Hall, Oakville, Ontario. Price $75 million. Oakville, Ontario is home to the most expensive house in Canada. That is without a doubt. Perhaps when this publication was being put together, many realtors consider the great Jacobean-styled countryside mansion to be the most luxurious mansion and expensive house in the country. This mega property is very close to the mansion of popular rapper Drake, and rumor has it that Ann Kaplan owns it. Chelster Hall is the name of the house as well. Chelster Hall is more than enough space to accommodate a large family. It has 6 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, and 42 parking spaces. When viewed from Lake Ontario's Gold Coast, this property appears to have been constructed sometime in the 19th century. However, the opulent mansion was completed in 2006. The Chelster Hall has a grand foyer and a wooden spiral staircase. A 2-story library is located on the main floor of the building. There's also a dining room with a 16-seat table, a chandelier, and an aesthetically molded fireplace. The upstairs has 5 luxurious bedrooms, private en-suite bathrooms, spacious closets, and other amenities. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video.